get everyone for the 2:30 hearing?
Your Honor, the foster parent plans to join as well.
Oh, wait a minute before we begin. I think we have everyone, so I'm going to go ahead and call the case. This is in the matter of the welfare of the children of Tamara Herman, Brandon Peltier, and Gavin Scholl, 80 JV 2576. I'm Judge Clark. We're conducting this hearing remotely under Minnesota Judicial Branch guidelines. Anyone who's appearing remotely may not record the hearing unless given permission by the court. With that, can I get the appearance for Wadena County?
Randy Setter, Special Assistant County Attorney.
All right, and from Wadena County Human Services.
Maggie Madison on behalf of Emily Gallmeyer, Wadena County Human Services.
And for the guardian ad litem.
Marie Weaver, guardian ad litem.
Right, and Ms. Herman, could you state your name for the record?
Tamara Herman.
Right, I'll note we also have Mr. and Ms. Wood, who are grandparents, and Ms. Card, who is the foster parent, in attendance. This is on for a post-permanency review hearing. There was a social work report and a guardian ad litem report submitted. I am going to receive those into evidence. I am going to note that there was a document entitled objection filed by Ms. Herman. I am not going to receive argument related to that document, as it is neither a proper filing in this type of case, and the request is not a proper request for the court given the status of the case. With that, Ms. Setter, any record you want to make in addition to the reports?
Nothing additional, just that the child is doing well, and the agency does believe it's in his best interest to remain in this current placement under the care, custody, and control of Wadena County Health and Human Services, pending the finding by the appellate court. Thank you.
Ms. Weaver.
Thank you, Your Honor. I also agree that the status quo should be maintained. I would like to note that the one child did have his surgery for his hernia the other day, and he is doing well, and it was noted that it had gotten a little bit larger than expected, but everything was able to be cleared out effectively, and hopefully he will have a very quick recovery with that.
Thank you. Ms. Herman, anything you want to tell me at this point?
Yeah, I wanted to object. Oops. Sorry, I was muted. I wanted to object the findings of me being dangerous, because that's not true, and there's been no evidence of it. There's been no facts of it. Even the testimony at trial does not support it, and I wanted that objected.
So, Ms. Herman, as I said, the document you file, let me back up a step. As I told you at previous hearings, and I've put in my orders, even though you're not represented, you do need to comply with the rules with regard to the filings that you make. The objection is not a proper filing. The content of the objection is not appropriate at this stage of the proceedings. I understand that you don't like the decision. I understand that you disagree with the decision, but that does not give you leave to simply file paperwork, which requires work from a number of other people connected with the case. Every time you do that, as a way of demonstrating that you don't like the decision in the case. So if you're going to file things, you need to file them correctly. And if you're not going to file them correctly, I'm going to be considering sanctions.
Decisions should be made off of facts, though, not off of made up stuff that people want to say. Mary Weaver's testimony said opposite of what she said on the last hearing. Your decision should be made of the truth.
So, Ms. Herman, whether you agree or not that whether the decision is made on legitimate facts or not is not something you simply get to address in any manner that you wish. The court has rules about how things are submitted, so all of the parties understand what's going on and have a fair opportunity to respond. The fact that you want to come into one of our hearings and say, somebody lied or somebody's facts are wrong and that my decision is wrong doesn't mean you get a hearing on that. Again, I've told you this a number of times. I don't know if I am confident that you have the ability to control this part of your actions, but at this point, I'm going to take no further argument related to the document you filed. I'm going to take no further action other than considering whether I'm going to assess a civil penalty based on you filing it. So with that, Ms. Setter, anything else you're looking for today?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
Ms. Weaver, anything else you're looking for today?
Nothing additional, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. So I am going to find that it continues to be in the children's best interest for the Commissioner of Children, Youth, and Families to have custody, with Wadena County Human Services having the right of placement, that the current placement is in the child's best interest and the least restrictive alternative, and the county is making reasonable efforts at finalizing the adoption in this matter. With that, we will let's get a date for the next post-permanency review.
I thought the adoption was supposed to be postponed until the appeal.
The adoption is not on the calendar, Ms. Herman. So
you just mentioned it. I just was clarifying that.
It's not on the calendar. So okay. So can we get a date for the next post-permanency review?
We would have April 7th at 9:30.
All right, April 7th at 9:30. With that, we will close the hearing. Thank you, everyone, and you are free to disconnect.
Thank you.
So just get them back.
Your Honor.